What you have to do to fix them? Did you just have to glue them back down? Hope they stay?
Oh
Or?
yeah. In hotel, yeah. Holy crap! So could you guys see the top backpack, the top part, laptop broken, piece by piece, little piece.
What is going on, everybody? The Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. Happy New Year. 2024, 2023 is behind us. 2024 is in the front of us. We're going to take this year down by storm. And we are the Undergated podcast. Again, presented to you by the Undergated Network. The voice you're hearing now is Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. Have some lovely fellas with us here. Austin and CD, we assemble, and we make the Undergated podcast that brings you everything Gundam related, anime related, manga related, toy figure related, guest related, all that. We do it for y'all. We are here for the community. And but of course, you know what? Let's go ahead and clear the elephant out of the room. We don't condone racism in any shape or fashion.
Facts.
And we're gonna leave it at that.
At that.
And so to enjoy this year, to enjoy what we have going on, we wanted to do something big for y'all. We want to bring in our first guest of the year, first episode, first guest of the year. This is going to be a real fun episode because we're going to get a lot of insight, a lot of what goes on kind of behind the scenes, and y'all know how we operate. Rather than bounce around and get it from he say, she say, word of mouth, we go straight to the source. And that source is who we have in the studio today is George, aka Unlimited GA. He is the USA representative of GBWC. He
Champ
won.
is here.
He made it through. He touched promised land, all of that, and we can't wait to kind of pick his brain about how everything is, how his builds are, how was the experience, bring some questions that will help out future builders what's coming up. So stay tuned, stick around and enjoy. But y'all know it's always as first, before we get going, before we get started, fellas, how's y'all weeks been? How's your week been? How's your holiday week? George, you're the guest, man. How's your week been, man?
I'm great. Like after the terminal, I come back to Taipei. So now that I'm in Taiwan, and yeah, everything going right. I'm be great.
How's the family?
I appreciate it to invite me come here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
We're glad to have you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Austin, how's your week been, man? You've been gone for a little bit, out of hiatus. We had to hold it down for you. CD and I had to hold it down for you. But how's your week been?
I saw y'all doing work. Without me. And hey, thanks for holding it down, guys. And thanks for giving me a couple shout outs. They're like, hey, there's another guy here. His name is Austin. And I was like, all right, dope.
Didn't forget about you.
Yeah. The week's been pretty crazy. As most people know, I did go to Florida to visit family for the Christmas vacation.
Same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Hawaii,
Yeah. We might be going there next year. Who knows? But it was beautiful. The weather was beautiful. It was nice, and I got some opportunities to go see some places, meet some people I haven't seen in a long time, and just had a blast hanging out with family all day. I didn't realize how much I needed a vacation until I had it. So because I hadn't gone on vacation for 3 years, so this is the first time I was like, wow, I really did need this, because work was getting there. Work was getting there. Work was getting there. Usually I'm pretty happy-go-lucky, but at work I was kind of like, and they're like, all right, he's growling, don't talk to him. But
yeah, you needed that, Austin, for sure.
Yeah, a little bit. How about you, CD?
I'm kind of with Coop, man. I'm just work nonstop. I've been traveling a lot to different clinics, hoping people get set up with things. So I do have some stuff in motion. I might be changing fields. We'll see.
Ooh,
fingers crossed. If they get back to me soon. But other than that, man, working. I'm enjoying this 3-day weekend. I almost want to make it 4. So we'll see if I make it in on the next day of work. But same old man, same old working.
I hear that, man. And me, it's been the same, just chilling. I was finally able to get to Hobbytown and sit down and build for a little bit. Worked on a Banshee. Realized the Banshee head, perfect grade Banshee's head, has like 10 runners, which is crazy. If you think about it, some kits only have 5 runners. But I mean, granted, you're not using all the pieces on the runner, but it's definitely a decent amount of pieces just for the head alone. So that project, is going to roll into the new year, and I'm excited for it. So other than that, it's been chill. Family's good, kids good, chill.
Can't complain then, huh?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. And of course, as always, here's the fun part: building and breaking down that backlog. What's some recent pickups? I know, George. What about you? You picked up any new Gundams, new kits? Seen anything new out there while you were across seas? Where like, you know what? I'm glad I have this in my collection now.
Yeah,
Finally,
man,
I've been looking for it.
Nah. I have someone working on process, so I can't bring anything new back home.
Oh, that makes sense.
Some are already working on everything, man.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything out there that you've seen, like, you know what, I wish I could bring it back home? Like a kit, like man, a lot.
I bet there's a ton, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could bring the new Verka, the new Gundam Master Grade, but not now.
Not now.
Still booking a new Gundam. So
Yeah,
true, that too. That's
Gotcha. Austin, what about you, man? You picked up anything while you down there in Florida? You went to I'll let you go ahead.
All right, so I got a lot. You sure you want me to do next? Or you sure you don't want me to left?
I got nothing.
I don't got nothing.
I got nothing.
Santa brought me that MGEX last week, so I'm good.
Okay.
I got nothing for
dope. All right, dope. I'll start then. So I did go. I was in Florida, so I did go to a lot of places. Well, really, there was 3 places I could go because I was in Cocoa Beach, Florida. So I'm not too far away, but I did go to one store in particular. I did. There's one highlight of a store that I went to, and I think I haven't shared it with anybody but you guys, so most of y'all know what it is. But it's gonna be a store that some of y'all would remember, would notice. But Bing bada boom.
Yeah.
I did go to I did go to the physical USA Gundam store, and I have a video brewing that's coming up, and I didn't realize that their physical store was the warehouse, like the actual physical warehouse where they do all the shipping. So I stepped in and I see this one guy just sitting at the desk, and I'm just like, "Hey, that sign says USA Gundam. Is this a store?" He's like, yeah, it's right through that door. And I was like, okay, cool.
Got to get
to the door. And I'll share the images and videos with everybody a little bit later. But essentially, it's like just a small shopping area. But I did pick up some stuff from USA Gundam. The first thing I didn't pick up a lot. I only picked up a couple things because it was kind of short on time too. The only thing I did pick up was a new airbrush, as most people probably saw by now. This is the Mr. Hobby 0.5 Pro Convoy LWA double action airbrush, which I think most airbrushes are dual action, right? Most of them are pushed down for air to go out and back to paint. So I'm not sure why it says double action so promptly, but this was a pickup. As you guys know, I'm getting into airbrush, and I decided time to be a big boy. Time to stop using my hand-me-down one and try to get myself one. And it has a huge cup, holds a ton of paint, and it's a 0.5, which CD was happy to tell me that it's good for priming because it's a larger hole. Then I also picked up one kit. This kit I've been on the hunt for about 3 years, and it's not a Gundam kit, believe it or not. It is a
Jester.
No, it is a
bigger.
Nope, not yet. Let me just turn off the background thing so people can actually see it. Here it is. It is a girl kit. And as you guys know, one of my first girl kits I uploaded on Instagram was the Ganesha, which is the larger version of her. This is the original version. So this is what she actually came out with. It's a little bit skinnier, but I've always loved the proportions. I actually got the Ganesha because I couldn't find this. And in my mind, I said, I'll spend $100 more and don't worry, it'll be the same thing. It wasn't the same thing. So I decided to pick her up just to finally have her in my backlog. And this was the last one. That was the last one. There were a ton of other kits I wanted to get. Unfortunately, I'm not a millionaire, so I couldn't just clean out their warehouse. Then I went to another hobby shop in Florida called Let's Make Fun, or Games for Fun, stuff like that. They sell mini figures, tabletop games and whatnot, and that's where I got a lot of other stuff. But once again, not too many kits, more accessories. So one thing I picked up there was the accessory kit for another girl kit. It is the accessory blade extended binders. I'm gonna try to go through these pretty quick because there's actually a lot of them. I got the wig set for the Shoujo Kane, which I've already actually started building some of them. And then I have accessory packs. So I got the accessory pack here that actually is all just levies, joints, side joints, boxes, and whatnot. So this way you can connect different action joints onto your kit, and they're also 3.5 millimeters, so they'll attach to Gundams as well. So if you want to add a pulley or a levy to your like chest to their center waist, like the Barbatos, you can do that. I also got another one that's just joints for connection side to side, so that way when I'm building customs and stuff like that, I don't have to try and pull them from other kits. I can just pull it from this, and they give you 4 runners of that. I also got another levy and pulley system, so I got 2 of those.
Damn.
I also got
got some customization coming up. You about to be like George, huh?
I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but I did get the templates for scribing.
Oh no, you said they were coming in.
Oh, they're coming in? Okay, cool. So these did come in right before the flight. So I did get templates in for scribing. So that way when I'm scribing stuff, I can do it. And I've already started using them, so I can show you guys some of the results later on. At the another store, I picked up a little Yoid gotcha figure. They had a little gotcha machine there, and I played it, and I picked up a little Lloyd for Spy Family. Also, then the last one I got the very thin masking tape as well. And for the final but not least, down there I was able to get the Iwata 3.0 airbrush, the Neo, which everybody swears by. So I was like, all right, let me get McCaffrey. Yeah. Even online, even online when I uploaded it on Instagram, people were telling me like, yeah, no, this is the GOAT. So the Iwata, and that is about half of it. And then, no, I'm messing with you. That's it.
All right.
I thought there was one more airbrush.
Oh yeah, no, this actually I had.
Oh, you already had it?
Yeah, this is the one my friend gave me at Hobby.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the Granger airbrush. Yeah. Different brand, but apparently it's a 3.0. It looks like a 3.0. I can't tell, but
you won't be able to tell.
Yeah.
You gotta trust whatever he told you. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta trust whatever he told you.
Yep. But that's me. That's everything.
That's man. That's a lot. That's a whole. Were you able to put all that in like on the plane, or did you drive down there?
Stuffed it. So I had my backpack and I had my roll-on. Thankfully, I had my family there to help me push it down in the roll-on, so I was able to zip it up. Because I had extra stuff too. I had the leftover dinner from Christmas dinner. I had all the stuff I had collected then, and I had my clothes. So on the air
dinner.
Yeah.
I know you ain't shipped no dinner, yo.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. We had. I have it all in my refrigerator right now.
My dad was like that turkey and what's in there?
My dad made smoked pork loin, smoked ribs, smoked lamb, and smoked baby back ribs.
Ooh,
so
I don't blame you.
Yeah, we said we ain't let that go to waste. I don't
you.
care the distance. So that's in my refrigerator right now. I've been eating it for like the past 5 days.
All right, that's what's up.
2 days, sorry,
And
2 days. Yeah.
kind of a great segue to go into the next topic of what's cooking, right? We know what's cooking in Austin's family house, but for the people that are new to the channel, new listening, this is where the segment we talked about some of the kits that we might be working on, photos, things like that. When it comes with me, what I have on the table, like I said a little bit earlier, so I'm getting back into the groove of everything. The PG Banshee is kind of scratching the itch, but it's not necessarily fixing it right now. I still feel the itch to build something else. So I haven't decided. But right now, the PG Banshee, slow progress, better than no progress, slow progress on the PG Banshee. So that's what I've been working on. Toy photography wise, I bought this guy down from the top. So I might take some photos with him since he's out and about now. That's the Toggies 2 metal build figure. Just able to get some pretty dope shots. I was reading Glory of the Losers the other day, just skimming through it at work. I was like, oh man, I gotta get some crazy poses, go on Pinterest, find other inspirations, and get some shots of this guy. Toggies 2 might be one of, if not, it's definitely top 5, and I want to group all 3 of them as one, as a top 5 mobile suit. The Toggies, not a Gundam. If you don't want to, I mean, granted, Gundam Mal or whatever, but outside of Gundam, Toggies is definitely up there. I think there's every variation of it looks dope, and it's hard to pick out which one, especially when you go back and watch it. Like, man, I don't know which one's my favorite Toggies, 1, 2, or 3. But that's what makes it dope. But that's all I have. George, man, what you been working on? What you have cooking? You have any kits that you've been working on? You just been enjoying this time off, man?
Yeah, I believe you guys know me. Like, I'm also a figure painter, right? So I'm working on a figure right now. My friends asked me to do a figure for him. Some reason. Yeah, some reason. Yeah, and I'm painting that figure right now. When I get back to United States. Otherwise, I might be focused on next year's competition.
Oh wow, already.
GBWC or the Palermo exhibition or GBWC, like everything. Yeah.
Palermo exhibition. Shout out to Broken Hobby.
Yeah.
You guys follow my. If you follow my Instagram, you know what I'm doing right now. I believe that.
You're working on those. They
Yeah.
almost look like 2 Advanced Zeta kits. That's what they look like to me.
Yeah.
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 I know. I look at Austin down there smiling.
I love Advanced Zeta.
Man.
Favorite all day.
What about you, Austin? What are you working on?
So I have been working on. So since I got back, I've been working on some stuff. I actually stayed up late because I forgot to go to sleep because I was working on something. So you know those times when you're working and you just get so into it and you look at the clock and you're like, wait, is that a 3? is that a 3?
That's true.
Very true.
Like oh my god. Oh, the sun's gone. What? No, I've been working on the Master Grade Zeta again. So I got the templates in, and I decided I should have. Now, to be fair, I should have used the templates on a high grade first. I have my little high grade that I use for testing. I was a dummy, and I didn't do that because these templates are very small, and I was trying to hold them by hand, and I didn't realize that I was a dummy, and you're supposed to tape them down, like on both sides, and then try to scribe it out because you only have 2 hands. So I was so that I have the piece in one hand, the template in another hand, and then I have the scriber, and then I have a pencil to mark it. Don't worry, this will work.
Yeah. I think you Goro, huh? You must be Goro from Mortal Kombat. I need 4 arms.
I felt like I was from I was the dude from Spider-Verse, the little spider thing that comes out with all the fingers. I was like, I got this. Don't worry. Oh, Jesus Christ. But here we go. So I have the picture right here for you. The Master Grade Zeta, I was working on. I won't show you where I'll show you where I messed up later. I have the head up right now. The head looks like this just to begin with. It's very kind of just whatever, right? And I was like, all right, cool. Let's add some panel lines to it. And that was the first line. I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad, right? I drew out the rest of them. And I was like, oh, that's not that bad. That's pretty good. Here we go, pretty good, right?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Yeah. Put it there. It's like, oh, that looks great. Why are the shoulders all white? Why are the shoulders all white? Oh yeah, I mean you guys can't see it, but there's I made a couple of mistakes there, so I had to use putty to cover it up, and that shoulder's just gonna be a regular shoulder now. Yay! Yeah. But no, I've just been scribing on that. I also have some scribing done for the leg. For one leg, it's completed. I don't have the best camera here to show you guys, but
it's a jester.
Yes, the jester.
You scribed it into a jester.
I scribed it into a jester. I am that good. Why wasn't I invited to GWC?
Right, honestly,
I can literally turn mobile suits into any mobile suit. But I don't have the best camera. But as you guys, there's scribing all throughout here on the lines. I have to take a picture later to show you guys more thoroughly. But scribing all throughout here. There's separation of two panels. There's also scribing on the side skirt here. The scribing on the arm is finished as well. You guys can see the kind of line there, line on the back as well. I added a couple hatches and doors to this side of the leg as well. So once again, I have to take a picture to really get you guys zoomed in. And I just have to do the flap here, the feet here on this side, but the scribing and also across the knee, they're scribing there as well. And they're scribing on the back. So, and both arms are scribed up. So both arms are good to go. So
you're describing, huh, Austin?
Yeah. It is the year of the scribing because I want my kit to look like a certain kit that I saw, and I realized I got to step up my game to do that. I also was working on the Master Grade Gym Sniper 2 kit bash. So you guys on the podcast haven't seen this yet, but I have some leftover pieces from my store bringer, the one behind me, a matter of fact, and the White Dingo Gym Sniper 2. So I have the White Dingo. Oh, and the Red Amazing Warrior. So I have some front skirts from Red Amazing Warrior, shoulders from the Gym Dominants with the side part from the White Dingo, the head of the Dominant or the Turbulence, shield of the White Dingo as well. But also the legs.
Did you hack that shield? Did you cut that shield in half?
No. The White Dingo one comes with that.
No, I'm talking about. Is it that small?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you shaved that shield down. It looks like it's straight across. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And also the scribing on the legs are pretty much all marked out, but I did start on the back portion fin of it already. If my camera will focus, so I already cut some stuff out and then laid out some lines in which things are going to go. My camera. But as you can see, the original one's right here, and this is the new one. So cut that, put it back, and I have some plow plate that I'm going to lay down here on these joints really to kind of cement everything there. But yeah, that's the two things I work. Actually, I have more work in progress, but they're not here on the desk, and I don't want to take up too much time.
Damn, Austin,
yeah,
you're going crazy, dog.
Yeah, man, I've been missing it, and I was in Florida thinking the whole time like gotta go. And so when I got back,
like 5 master grades in like the last 2 months, dog.
Yeah. I've started another one as well, just because I had time. But I have another super secret build that nobody knows about, not even you guys.
Blowing through them backlogs. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, just rushing through it.
Man.
Well, that's
I don't want money. I want money. Oh, I mean, so yeah.
CD, what you working on, dog?
So new year, I'm trying to better myself, and I was talking to Vulcan the other day. You know, he was like, "So when are you gonna bring out that Forbidden?" And I was like, I need to stop bullshitting this year. I think this year is the year of the 1-100 kits. So he's putting together a little group build for something starting in January. So I figured, why not? It's not 1-100, but we're gonna be pulling out something a little different. I'm gonna be starting on this Volks kit.
Nice.
So
nice.
This is gonna be the first big project of the year in collaboration with Vulcan Hobbies and Vulcan. This is the Siren Prominence by 5 Star Stories, the Volks kit. This is going to be a full metallic paint job. It's going to be awesome. So my first one building, I've heard some horror stories about them, but they all look pretty nice once they're done. So I'm excited to work on this. George, have you built any Volks kits before?
Yeah, I built the bank, the
Yep.
purple one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How was it?
If you ask me about the 5-star story, I don't really recommend the kits. I recommend a garage kit.
The garage kit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've heard the same thing that the fitment issues. Have you ever seen someone like snap built it? It's always like held together by tape and gum and shit. It just, we get spoiled by Bandai. Like, everything fits together well. These, it's a mess. So I'm gonna try my hand. Wish me luck. Hopefully I come back to the hobby after this, because some people said like they've just quit altogether after trying to put this shit together. So wish me luck. And then after that, I'm going to work on that Forbidden Gundam, and then I think after that I want to start the MGEX. So that's the plan. And then Heavy Arms in between as I finish that up. Finish my project CD, and then it's just big kits this year.
Big boy kits.
Big boy kits.
I hear you. I might jump on one of these Master Grades pods, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe
come on, come.
Pause.
Crazy.
But I think I want to. If not, it's probably maybe a easy Master Grade Shenlong, a wing kit.
Gun.
Yeah, a Gundam wing kit. I'm not typically a big Master Grade fan. What about you, George? Just getting some people inside of you. What you
am ED. I only build the Master Grade. Only.
That's it.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite line to build, huh?
Yeah.
Said that. None of that small shit.
My man.
High grade is too difficult to do the details if you want to make everything like delicate. So we usually use it Master Grade. Only for me. Like
yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
The parts are bigger, easier to like really scribe on versus trying to scribe on something that's this big on a rail grade or something. I completely understand that.
Especially if you have giant swollen fingers, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You're just like, Lord have mercy.
Well, what we're going to do, typically we do what's new. I don't see a whole lot for what's new just looking at it. And we can hold that thought, man, because it's not often that we get a whole lot of. Go ahead. What you got, Austin?
There is one thing that I saw that was new, but this is more of another professional builder just finished a Zeta Plus A1, and I gotta say, if this is what the competition's about to come up with next year, this is about to be crazy. I just thought Vulcan sent it to me, so I just thought I would share it on the cast real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Zeta Plus.
Ooh.
This one is the garage kit.
Oh, this is a garage kit. Oh, this is a resin kit. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I got to get into resin.
And this is the Master Grade.
I got to get into resin, guys. This is where I'm gonna have to go
Eventually, right?
What do you mean tomorrow?
This one is insane.
Right.
Yeah. However, like this one can't be moved.
Yeah.
It
I've noticed that
you can't transform this one.
No.
Which makes sense.
I've noticed in just about every picture I've seen, it's exactly this stance.
Yep.
It's just from different angles. And and I was looking for other things where it's like shot the weapon or whatnot, and I'm pretty sure that thing is probably, if you move an inch, it will.
Yeah, it's probably pinned into that exact position. That's just a statue at that point.
Ready to be put in the suitcase and shipped out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. It was a pretty dope kit. I got 2 resin kits that I gotta get to 1.5 really, because one's already cut up and pieced up. I just gotta have some time to sit down and paint it in which would be, we're gonna really focus on that this year. So absolutely. Any other time we'll do what's new. Just real quick, we could just. I mean, we don't have nothing really new. But George, are you going to pick up those two next year's? One of them is going to be Kid of the Year. This is Raju Stein narrative Verka. That's going to be Kid of the Year next year. So you might want to grab that. And are you going to get the CPAT? You want to get both of those? Yeah.
The master grades.
No, Verka.
He said that's all I need to hear. Stein's not the Kid of the Year, Coop. I'm telling you.
It is. It is. The Sinaju Stein is going to be Kid of the Year. It comes out in June. We're going to know what's coming out by June. We're going to know it is announced, right? And watch.
I'm just saying, it's pretty much the same Stein Verka as before, just with updated sleeve.
Your point,
right? And weapons.
Yeah,
that's like the Dom 1.5 winning the Kid of the Year.
Your point.
Yeah,
we are waiting for the new Verka for a long time, not the Verka Z, a new Verka.
Thank you.
And until you wait, and Kenny Pickett went in the first round. Doesn't make him a great quarterback. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So are you comparing the Verka to
all I'm saying is if next year is a down year for kits, somebody has to be number one, and it will be the Verka.
Now we've already have the narrative master grade. Are you sure you don't not going to like the narrative more than the Stein? This narrative's a clean sheet design, buddy.
No, the Stein is going to. What you want to be able to do with the Stein when it comes out? All those third-party backpacks for the Stein is going to make it look crazy. Everything
that's that with the Stein now, right? The same
Stein backpack is the Sinanji backpack already.
Yeah, you can do that with the original Verka.
Yeah, just take the backpack.
You know, I special ordered the OVA master grade Stein at my hobby town in 2018. I'm still waiting for that call.
I'm
still waiting for that call.
So it's Kid of the Year because you finally get the kit that you bought.
It's Kid of the Year because one,
you waited 3 years
if
for
they
it.
do if they do it right, this is what's going to make it Kid of the Year. If they do it right,
okay.
If they on the sleeves are separate parts and not stickers, and if they're separate parts, and I could paint the sleeves without doing the reverse wash, we're good money.
That makes it Kid of the Year, though?
We're good money.
Just one thing they should have done the first time?
A deep ball by a quarterback coming out of college puts him in the first round.
Every quarterback can throw a deep ball, though.
Exactly. He just
doesn't make any sense.
He just throws it better than anybody in his class.
Right.
He just throws it better than anybody in the class, baby.
Okay, we're building Gunpla, but we're throwing footballs and saying they're the same. They're cool. All right, anyway. But I am worried about that narrative Gundam though, real quick. I've not seen it do any hip waist lean. I think because of the transformation of the core fighter in the middle of it, I don't think it can lean anyway.
Let me ask you this though, for real, and we have George in here as well, representative USA, GBWC, GWC, whatever the initials are. Is it really that big of a? How much does articulation really go into a master grade at that point? How much do you care about articulation in a master grade? You're gonna put it on a stand, right? Or you're gonna sit it there in a dope vanilla pose. I'm not saying this vanilla pose isn't dope, but do you really need your master grade that could torque like a Dragon Ball Z figure? You know, like you don't need it to do that. So,
Nah.
So what?
Nah, like
you don't need it to, but it would be nice, right? It was always nice to have the option.
I guess
it depend. Like for the normal builder, we want to build a model for play. But for us, I mean for the person who particularly in the competition, we don't move and we don't touch our gunpla. You know, after painting, we don't want to have any damage on it. Yeah. So the master grade, the point for master grade is the scale is pretty perfect for me. The scale is perfect. Not like the high grade too small, not like perfect grade too big. So master grade should be great. And the other one is the Verka master grade have the decal. Only Verka decal. So only Verka have it. So that's one reason I bought the master grade.
Mm.
The important reason is because that
Yeah, that's
I don't want to use a sticker.
yeah. I don't want to know. Nobody want to use
Yeah.
that. That's
Nobody
a
wants
big.
to use the stickers.
Oh, yeah, especially after last year's, the GBWC, they're announcing, they want us to using the
The
Bandai's kits,
official-
Bandai decals, yeah, official.
So they want you guys to use
we
the
don't-
official Bandai decals? You can't use third-party decals?
Yeah.
Nah,
What?
I remember,
For
Tom
us
Jumper was
is
saying that,
like,
like,
oh, wait. So for United States, yeah, that one is important. Important is a key point for judging. Also in Europe, I believe in Australia and United Kingdom should be same. But if we go back to Asia, like China inline, Taiwan, Hong Kong, the situation change. Yeah, we can see when I go to Japan, I saw a lot of people using the 3 parties.
oh, wow.
But yeah, I don't know, like
I bet in Japan, third party is so prevalent that Bandai can't really say
Yeah.
don't use it, because then they have nobody show up at the competitions. In the US, since there's only a few of us, well, not few, but there's less of us, they probably could make that kind of stipulation and still get the same or similar amount of turnout. But yeah, I know in Japan, since third party is so just, you can walk in 7-Eleven buy a third party decal kit.
sensitive,
Yeah,
pretty sensitive. Yeah, the copyright. Everything is bugged because of copyright.
that makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And then that, which is a great segue. Like I said, usually we do what's new or hold that thought, but not often do we get somebody that has, one, represented the United States, and then two, sit down and talk to us about how the process was. And this is a pretty dope segment what we're going to go into. We go into Creators Corner, right? Which typically we talk about, if y'all are familiar with the podcast, we'll bring a few builders, Instagram accounts that seem like their accounts, their builds just don't go hand in hand. You will look at their builds and say, man, this person has 16,000 followers. No, they only have 300, 400, 500, and they should have way more. So we try to help out as much as we can. And one of those people is actually George, which is crazy. Here's George's account. Make sure y'all go follow his Instagram. This is top tier stuff for him to only, it's criminal. This is criminal for him to only have 634 followers. This is criminal, man. You need to be up there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I usually use a tweet. I don't use Instagram.
Twitter.
You're on the Twitter side.
Or X now.
Yeah.
But this is what you've been working on, right? This is
for next year.
Monstrosity. This
So how many different kits are on this? 'Cause I do see
the Xeon.
You do see the RG Museum and the Master Grade Double Z, and a lot of Master Grade. Yeah, you can see the unicorn, some purple unicorn, and yeah, this one is huge. This one.
Where you get where's the propellant tanks coming from?
Third party? No. Bandai 30-minute mission.
No. Now some. It should be unicorn or like.
Oh, got you.
I don't really remember that. I have a box, have all the stuff in there, and I pick some parts.
Pick it out.
Yeah.
See this right here. That's
dang.
Master Grade.
Yep.
Yes.
He threw that out there quick. He said, "Master Grade, baby."
You ain't finding those in the little size.
Is
this for GWBC too, or is it just like some personal fun on the side?
Kind of like I haven't designed which model we're using in next year GBWC, so I just first finish and next have decision.
Understand
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah.
Understand
And
it.
I'm guessing you do probably some commission builds as well too. So you're probably just swamped with these all around you.
Yeah.
What is the base of these kits anyway?
Homemade.
Homemade is
Homemade.
so homemade completely. So the inner frame and everything like that's from all different stuff too. Jeez, good lord. Good lord, he can't even tell me he can't even do the base. Or, like, nah, I gotta start from scratch.
That is crazy. This is dope, man. This is dope. So we're gonna pick his brain a little bit of how George, if you don't mind us asking you, buddy, of how some of this stuff, the process for you. Again, we have George, who's the representative of the USA of the last year or this year, well, the last GBWC. He won, which is crazy, which is dope. He won at Hobbytown and was able to make it all the way through. So this is his kit, man. This is the masterpiece,
Right.
the grail. This is talk to us about this, Bill.
Yeah,
if
tell
you
us
don't
the story
mind.
behind it.
Tell us,
Because this is crazy.
yeah, tell us the story behind this.
No
one, brother.
story. No story. Like.
No story.
Huh. Well, actually, no story. Like, I love the LZ Gunpla, style, and this year GBWC Gunpla, which is the Gunpla I been working on, start in high school. I'm still in China Inline. So when I come back to United States. Last year GBWC 2022, I get disqualified. Yeah, so that one also is the high school kids, but I finished in United States. So while in high school, I spent a lot of time on figure. So come America, I start to redo my job, my real job, which is Gunpla builder. So I finished the one case in 2022, and I need to finish one kit in 2023. So finish the old work and start a new Gunpla, which is my mission. Yeah.
So when did you start this build, the build that you got that took you this far? How long? What's the process? You started 2 years ago.
The process. Totally 1 year. 1 year. I think it only take my 1 semester, but it should be in 1 year to finish this. I start to build this kit in high school, so I have a huge gap between high school and university via undergrad. So I don't know how about now.
Okay, I got you. That's dope, man. And then, so how was the experience? How was the trip when you was it like you got put in to? You went to Hobbytown, you started the process, and then when you went through and found out you made it through, how was that?
Could you repeat that?
How was the no worries. How was the process like when you won at Hobbytown, right? Like they told you, hey, you won, you got the trophy, the glass trophy, and then you started slowly. Did you know from looking around, like, hey, I'm looking at who else Hobbytown puts out. I'm looking at what Bandai is sharing for Hobbytown. Like, this might be, this is serious now. What I have could make it all the way to the top. Was that your mindset behind it?
Yeah. So this year, Bandai want to make the competition offline, but however, they still have some issue on the offline schedule. So all the champion, area champion, need to submit our work into the online web. They ask me to resubmit into the online web. So after that, all the area champion just like the online competition, everything like online competition. So they announce the national champion in the animation con anime con. I don't know, like they're announcing the national champion online. So yeah, yeah. Actually, the area champion use this. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Once
they
you knew
need
you
to-
got that, you were like,
yeah,
I got a good
yeah.
chance.
Some champion can't submit their work online. You know, the other champion in Georgia, he said something there's some issue, so he can't to participate in the national final. So some people have the issue, and yeah,
I think
people are
even
doing it online. So
yeah, because even with me, because I won the one at my hobby town, and it was kind of like last minute. They said, "Hey, you need to resubmit," and I'm thinking,
yeah,
"Hey, I thought me winning, like that's it," because it was explained a little bit different. But when you were looking at the landscape of, did it feel kind of like, yeah, I might make it through? Like when you're looking at everybody's submission, like was there anyone that was like, that's tough. That's a pretty good one. I don't know. Or was it always in your mind like I set the bar and
They got to keep up with you.
you got to keep up with me, and not being arrogant, not be. I mean, that's just being real, you know.
not really, not really.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Did you-
Like this is my first time to join the offline United States GBWC competition, so everything I don't really understand how people judging. I don't really understand how people judging. We when I went to the local one, you know, the Hobby Town,
Yeah.
Hobby Town. So I have the description on paper, and some people not. So I believe I do my job. You know, I I write down all the steps, all the stuff, all the thing I have. So some people not. So I do think if Bandai want to do the offline, they need to have the official judging table. Not now, you know, we need to do
Not the Hobbytown workers judging.
no, no. We respect. You know, people are good, but for the competition, we need to be fair, not just in person, not just.
How do you feel like the judging differs from, like, you know, Hobbytown versus actual GWBC judging? Is there something they like look at more versus the other?
Yeah, so the Hobbiton judging, we can see different Hobbiton have different table. You guys can search it on the website and Facebook. They put out all the table they have, all the judging method they have. So when I was, you know, I live in China inland before, right? So we have GBWC, and that judging is professional if you compare with United States. So we are not only one person; we have at least two person, and all the people, all the judging have a table, and they need to. I don't know what they're doing, but at least I think
they have like some categories they can go through and like, all right, we can check.
Yeah. So, well, the other point is this year GBWC judging method changed a lot. You know, usually we see if you're watching the GBWC, for example, 2019, the World Final should be the judging point in World Final should be around 215 to 300, but this year's the point is totally below 90.
Yeah, it was 75 was like the high you could get, or it was at 90.
70. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, in 2019 should be 200, and nowadays is less than 100 total.
Mm.
And
What did
they
yours
only,
get? If you don't mind me asking, George.
yeah, I get 70.
70?
Yeah, 70. Yeah, I think so, right. So you know the judging based on the paint idea and what and build
Yeah. So
and
I
build.
think there's
Like,
3 categories, right? Out of
yeah,
30?
so that confusing, so confuse us. Like, how do you judge people in idea? How
Right.
how
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys know the Thailand champion with the yellow jack,
Yeah.
the PG one. Not actually, it's not a PG one, but that one get the idea point in 20, 22 or 20. That point is similar with the Australia champion, the Jackie one. So
Mm.
when I'm talking to Jackie after the competition, we are chatting with each other, and we want to know how many points the Thailand champion got, and we find out the ideal point is same with the Australia, and the Jackie, the Australia champion, also feel what, quite
Right.
different,
Confused. Yeah.
confused. So we confused. We confused, but we respect the how the competition going on. Like,
Gotcha. So
this one is champion, the Australia champion Jackie's works. Yeah, this one is using the master grade. You can see the easy 8. Easy 8 is a master grade, and the other two is
the high grade.
Yeah. So the whole diorama is zoom in. The zoom in.
Force
One
perspective.
way is in.
Yep.
So so this one just this is a champion, a good kid, but if you compare with the Thailand one should be.
Yeah.
And this
Right.
one took number 1. This was the overall best one, right?
Yeah.
And then we're looking at the representative of Canada. That one looks amazing. But we go to, you said Thailand,
Thailand.
right?
Yeah, Thailand.
That's amazing.
The-
And we're looking at the Thailand champion. Here's the Malaysia champion. I'm still shocked how this didn't win. That's amazing. This is amazing piece.
No, hold that thought. I mean, yeah. We looking for Thailand first.
There you go. Oh, it's
This is
Taiwan.
Taiwan, not Thailand.
Thailand. My bad.
This one.
There we go.
This one.
I did like
This
this
one-
one too.
This one is huge. But this one got the same score in the idea score with the Australia. So we confused. We don't know what's going
Right.
on.
How are they scoring the idea? Because like 2 totally different ideas, and like this one's something like you've never seen. The other one was out of like
Yeah.
you could see out of a
So you
scene.
can see the pants, not the pants, the leg is black, the black and white, the pattern. This one is the Thailand national. I mean, what's that? The pants they have,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
the
clothing?
culture. This one is the
Right.
culture.
Mhm.
So in the past GBWC, this should be like extra point
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
talking about culture.
Because it's a representation of where he's
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like put that
So
into
we
the
don't know
piece.
what's going on in this year, but yeah,
Mm.
the hand paint,
He hand painted? Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
by hand. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, yeah, we shock
Yeah.
when we check up his point. Why? Why we don't know?
Wow. Shoot.
I mean the national champion, all the national champion doing great job, but
Mhm.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can see how the idea represent.
Right.
The idea is different, right? But
Right. Shouldn't be
we
the
do-
same score.
And what do you, out of just asking, what do you use so people that's listening or watching this can feel like, hey, I am using the same things? Are you using any different, like what type of paint do you use? What do you recommend for, like, when it comes to add-on pieces? All just, what do you use that the common builder might use so they could feel like they could get to this? Like, what type of paint do you use? Like Gaia Notes, SMS, Mr.
lot.
Hobby,
a lot. So some part need to by hand, some part are using airbrush.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to stand up. Don't always using the airbrush. We need to think something different, and also the pen. Different pen have different, the method to clean, or the different method to make the surface, make the surface different.
Oh yeah. The texture.
The
Yeah, I was gonna say-
texture is different.
Because this looks
So-
flat as hell.
So don't afraid. Don't be afraid to have some issue. Issue is good. Issue is
This is
good.
good. I seen that you
issues.
posted when you traveled there. Some pieces broke.
Yeah.
What'd you have to do to fix them? Did you just have to glue them back down and hope they stay?
Oh yeah. In hotel, yeah. Holy crap! So could you guys see the top backpack, the top part, that part broken, piece by piece, little piece, and fortunately I got my tool, so and I used the tissue to package it, so I can come out and I find which piece is need to be where, and
Like a puzzle. It turned into a puzzle.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the opinions when people say this is a big kit and it might upset other builders who might come in and see this or discourage? If you saw this, if you were building a normal master grade and you're like, I want to go to my first competition, and you went to your first competition and this was on the table you was going against, how would that make you feel? Do you feel like do you feel like it should be upsetting, or you feel like it should be different levels of competitions? What do you think? Well, how do you feel about that?
Look, the competition need to have the champion. So not necessarily we are talking about how we build. Competition need to have champion.
At the end of the day, somebody got to win.
Yeah. So like when went to Hobby Town, they announcing me as a champion, local champion. The Hobby Town workers say this is GBWC. This is a competition. Everyone doing great job, but we need to have a champion. So it doesn't mean working building model is funny, it's fun, but competition is crucial.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. You're right. Somebody has to walk away, and you have to put a lot of pride. Because you said, this took almost several years to build.
Yeah,
it's a lot of pride. There's a lot of effort put into this. This isn't something this ain't no joke, and people should know that this isn't no participation trophy.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely not no participation trophy.
Do you think it's the bigger the project, the better for GWBC?
Not really. But look, so like when I went to in Tokyo, we saw all the champion works, all the champion Gunpla. Usually we want to build the Gunpla in GBWC, which is the limited, they have the maximum size. So
50
we want to
centi-
use this size.
right? Is it 50 centimeter?
So like the Korea champion, Gunpla has a huge, very huge. I mean, oh my gosh, that one. If you this one, Korea. Yeah, this one, huge.
Huge.
Not normal huge. It's pretty huge.
He said it's not.
Pretty huge. And look, so when we looking online, this picture people can't know the size. We
Right.
can't know the So maybe the first time I saw this picture, I saw this one is like only like
Yeah, you think it's small. Yeah.
inch, like but in the Tokyo, wow, huge, really huge. So yeah, huge. So the huge in competition, the huge work can show more dedicated, can show more detail you want to represent. You want to show up. The small gunpla, usually the high grade, and master grade, different size and different space for you to working on detail.
Do you think that goes into it when it comes to judging? Like, do you think the judges lean more towards the bigger kits because you can add more detail, or do you think the judges
not really? Like what I said is this is judging me so confused.
So confusing.
So for me, like in GBWC is a competition which based on the idea. The idea is important. So the judging like this, like Gunpla which have story. You can see all the champion and the second place, third place, they all like have story. They all like have a story. You can see unicorn, and they like story. Also, they also want to use in GBWC. The judging want to make sure the champion, all these the people get a prize using the kids they want to. The kids they want. So the first the champion, the world champion, works is fantastic. And however, it's also lucky person, which is the champion this year world champion, the unicorn kids. This kids, Bandai just present a brand new kit.
Oh yeah, the mobile worker for it.
Yeah, brand new one. So yeah, this one.
So it's the fact that it's
advertising.
Yeah, advertisement. You like this, go out here and you can get it. Okay.
What was your favorite one, George?
My favorite one, mine.
Of course.
Do you feel like do you feel snubbed? Do you know what number you placed? Did they tell you, hey, you were number 5?
No. The third place, the world third place have same score with some people else. So we don't really understand how the ranking work. But
you don't know the tiebreaker.
What I know is people the judging decide who is the national champion and who is the third place. Like third place is, I forgot the point, but some people do have the same score with him. So yeah, judging make decision.
And that was because the second place guy was disqualified or something like that, and they didn't even bother to move everyone up. They just made the third place guy the second place guy.
No. The second place still be second place. But the third place, the third place.
There might have been 4 or 5 people with that same third place score.
Some people also have a third place score. the same scores. So they need to decide who is the third place. I
What
don't
was
know,
the
like,
score of third place?
73, 80, like
Yeah, 73.
I forgot.
So you were only 3 points off from being third place.
Yeah,
Podium.
some people do have the same score with me, so we don't know. Everyone don't know.
Gotta
Yeah.
get some tiebreakers in there. Gotta
Yeah.
do some
So
arm
I
wrestling and tic-tac-toe
I
game.
mentioned this year's method is crap. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. Only not like 2019 200 point to 300 point and have lot of detail to lot of and also the Kawakuchi sensei are not be judging anymore. Kawakuchi sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah.
And again, we have George in the studio with us today. He is again the representative. He did this beautiful build to represent the United States. This monstrosity of a kit looks amazing. And again, shout out to Vulcan Hobby, because this was it first time displayed at the Plamo Expo last year with Vulcan?
Yeah.
That was the first time you put this out in Birmingham. This is the first time you bought it out.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And that's when we knew it, because we've seen it and we was looking like,
oh shit,
I don't know what in the world that is, but it's an amazing build.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. When it comes to setting yourself apart, what do you tell yourself, okay, I have 4 or 5 kits stacked up on the table, this is what I'm going to use? Or is it like, hey, let me grab the leg from here and let me just kind of keep building, keep going on, keep growing from it?
Yeah, keep going on, like
keep growing. Gotcha.
Step by step, not focus. I have image which I want to build actually, but I don't have which step should be look what like. So just keep going and find some time, stop it to finish all the detail. And yeah.
What was your inspiration for the Samuel? Did you like see something online? You're like, oh
yeah. Could you going down to the description? I should be that one. Yeah, the
Rizal.
You see, yeah, the first center is my inspiration.
Okay, I've been looking for a Master Grade Rizal as well.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's insane. That's insane.
What do you, if you had to total it up, if you had to total everything up and make it one, like cut out all the filler, how many hours do you think this was? Gotta be about 3 or 4 days straight. 3-4 days, no sleep, straight building this.
Nah, I would say a week.
Man hours. Probably even more.
I don't really know. I don't really yeah.
Built it for
a lot of time.
Should be 1 month. Should be 1 month. 2 months. 2 months.
2 months total. Wow.
Yeah.
So this is, so like you said, and then I definitely can feel that as well. You start planning the process now, and you know GBWC is towards the tail end of the year, so you already started working on your next year's build.
Yeah.
So people, y'all hear it first. This is somebody who went through the fire to come back to tell us, start working now. Start, if you want to, it gives you time. It gives you an opportunity. If you make a mistake, to go and fix that piece. You're not rushed. You're not, behind the gun or in front of the gun trying to get everything squared away. What was one of your favorite things about the trip going to Japan? Was it some of your favorite moments? Meeting some of these builders?
Yeah, is the builder fight. The person in like the two senior come to the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I was crying in that time, like the Gunpla Builder fight, right? The animation,
Mm-hmm.
the Gunpla Builder fight. This year is the 10 decade for that animation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 10 years.
So I started building Gunpla in 2014. So
Wow.
this year GBWC is my also 1 decade from my Gunpla life, and I watching the animation in my high school. I believe all the builder want to have a Gunpla can move,
Right.
be
Mhm.
like fight.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
really like the animation Gamma Builder fight, the 1 and 2 the Gamma Builder fight. So
Is
when
that
it's
you like
in
the one with the Bill Strike, Say and Reiji? That's the one you're talking about? The Gundam Bill Fighter series? Yeah, that's my favorite one
So
too. Out of all the Bill Fighter
so
series.
the singer come out and sing and wow, I mean wow, they do have
Oh, the
some
singer, the
Yeah,
picture.
they
uh,
Oh,
performed
the
it.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, they performed it live there.
Oh, that would have
Yeah,
been
also-
crazy.
also the background music in the final is the background music in the animation, which called the world final, world competition.
That shit really
World
hits you.
final. So they're using the background music and wow, yeah, I mean
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That's a
them.
dope moment to experience.
Yeah, that's
back on, yeah.
Yep.
That's-
I was
yeah.
watching it live, George. So I was like, okay, that's dope. And I did see them come out and perform.
Yeah,
that would have been dope to see. That's probably one of my favorite intros. Is that opening Build Fighter intro, and like it's so impactful too because my daughter loves that intro song as well. Ari loves that. It's definitely a top 5 Gundam intro song.
yeah,
for sure.
And for me, this moment, I dreaming for this moment for 10 years.
That's awesome.
The reason
man.
I doing Gunpla is for the competition. Actually, I'm not doing it for fun. I doing Gunpla is for competition. So I'm
Ooh.
dreaming for that moment for 10 years. So that moment, the singer singing, touching,
Yeah,
deeply.
I bet.
Oh
man.
yeah,
yeah,
Working on
yeah.
this for 10 years.
that moment, holy crap. I mean,
It was that fun.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. And that's something that you'll never forget. You'll never forget.
never. And,
Now,
and also like,
Mhm.
yeah, please, yeah, also like, the old national champion, some national champion is my idol. Is my idol when in childhood. So that moment, I feel like this
Yeah.
the first chance, the maybe it's my only chance, only chance, only memory can you talking with my idol in my high school, in my childhood, and
Yeah.
we talking like a brother.
Right.
Holy, so that moment, wow.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you were able to experience that. I feel like everyone that builds Gundams and like wants to take it serious, everyone's goal is to be able to get there, and then for you to be able to see it come to fruition. 10 years, for it to be 10 years for build fighters, and 10 years for you in the community, and to be able to go out there and represent the United States. That's amazing, man. Congratulations once again.
I'm still like a freshman. So some national champion, they already got 3 times, the Canada,
Wow.
He's a 3-time GWC winner.
Canada, Australia should be 2 times, and the Hong Kong, and 3 times China inline champion, 3
Crazy.
times, and
Wow.
I'm still a freshman, so.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Austin, you got anything for him, big dog?
Actually, just about everything I was going to ask you guys, you already nailed on the head. I mean, if there's only thing I guess I could ask was if you were to, like, if you were a judge yourself to look down and looking and trying to grade a lot of the kits and stuff like that, where would you see some of the kids that you saw that you felt like were probably a little bit higher, maybe some that kind of went under the radar? Anything there that you saw that looked really stood out to you that just didn't get a notoriety?
Good question.
Well, I need to say like I respect all the national champion first, but we can see different area have different style, and you can see the inline China inline champion is strong, like a monster, and we can also can see the new area like United Kingdom, not that good, but he do represent the United Kingdom. Yeah. So this person 3 times China champion, 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, 3
That's
times.
Amazing.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, like.
Do you think that plays a part into it? Like the fact of this person has won 3 times, so you kind of know how his builds go. Like if this was on a table,
Yeah, we can know that.
If all builds were on a table and you didn't know what country that they represented or who built it,
yeah, we do.
You'd be able to look at it.
We do.
That's
we do. So
technique.
so this year you can see the China national champion, the over 21 and under 21, under 20. They do have some similar style, like very clean, and some style. You can see that. So the person who built the Gunpla, especially in the worldwide competition, they do have some very personal style, like some painting method and the scrapbook method, like everything they do have. We can see the connection between the old work and nowadays.
And one thing we do here as well on the Undergated, we talk about the real behind everything. What do you think is some things? I mean, we see how good your work is. What is some things that you feel like you need to work on? This is what I have to do to better myself. I have to hand paint better. What do you feel like you have to work on?
Nice. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I do ask myself all the day when doing my job making Gunpla. So making Gunpla is the way to think about myself, to learn about myself. Some people talking about my Gunpla for this GBWC should be the only one which have the single display in the GBWC, the only one. I think it's the only one.
Yep.
So people judging like GBWC should have some Gunpla with story, and I don't think so. Like when we want to do my job, do my work, it should be based on my own ideology, not other. So when you see my Instagram, the next year's GBWC work, I'm working on some different ideas, not like a Gunpla, doing something different.
So something like a story related. You feel like you might do.
So when I finish one, I don't know what I need to do next. Actually, I don't know what I need to do next. I only know what I need to do in the process. So I'm working and I'm learning, just like
you know where you got to get to. It's just kind of you're like moving around. You'll figure it out as you get there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: does it? Because earlier you said you do it for the competition, right? Does it get mundane? Does it get tedious? Because a lot of us, as you can see in the States, we build Gunpla for the fun of it. Like we all have different stories of how we walk down this path of Gunpla, and your story is, hey, I want to do it. I'm doing it for a competition. This competition, does it still remain fun for you? Is it something that Like, do you still go into the store in Hobbytown or into a store and say, I want this kit and I want to have some fun with it? Or is everything you buy, it's competition? It's 100% business. Do you have some fun?
Well, like when we really loving doing something, not just for fun. Love is crucial, not only for fun. We need to
That's
have
true.
we do. You know, uh, uh, I love to making some models, but uh, after we build up, what can we do on this model? Some people just build up and display in our house, but because sometimes we can join some competition, not only for our interest, it can be competition. Look, so I do love what I'm doing right now, but I do hate what I'm doing right now. Some people doing for fun, but I'm quite different. I'm for competition, but I feel happy. I feel different. I really do my job. I think I do my job, not for I respect people doing everything. We have different
viewpoints on it. You're right.
viewpoints.
Different
Yeah,
perspective.
so
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right. Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, pick it. That works.
That works out. And what that basically told us, people, is the love of the game. It doesn't always have to be, I have to have fun to love it. It's the love of the game. It's the process that goes in behind.
Yeah,
some of this
also
fun.
the one reason, I do think some people can't improve is because we only doing for fun. True.
Right.
Like if we need to have some pressure on what we're doing right now. So I mean, why I can represent United States right now in my 21 years old, I feel pressure. I do feel pressure. Like I need to improve in myself because I want to represent some country. I want to be there. I want to do something I want. So for the competition, so I do feel some pressure. So I'm working, and I'm thinking, learning myself, not for fun, for the technique, for what I love. Yeah. So I do, I have some friends which making Gunpla for fun, but until now, they still don't know how to paint, don't know how to airbrushing the Gunpla. So I mean, I respect different people have different way to build Gunpla, but technique is
Technique matters.
we have technique.
Technique.
So
What do you
yeah.
think the biggest difference is between the builders that you've seen here in America and then versus China and Japan?
Different.
Are we not as
Different.
serious or
Should be in age.
age?
I think it's age. Like in America, I do understand the teenagers don't really stay at home. I live in Alabama, so teenagers go outside, play football, and doing some not
Yeah.
not
Teenage, a teenager being a teenager.
Yeah. But in Asian teenager, people spend time at home. You do know the this year's United States under 20 representative is also is a career American in CA. So yeah, we see people do judging why there's so many yellow face in the world final, all Asian. What I know is we have different culture, right? So you can see different. Yeah, this one is Imperial America. So his work. So we do know his age. So in America, teenager and the young people spend time outside and spend time on work,
On building the
working every day, and drinking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's putting in that work early in the craft. And it, what?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, and then we gonna have some fun towards the tail end. Again, we have George, the representative GBWC of the United States, with us. And what is, or this is kind of like a two-part question. Who do you look up to when it comes to building? Like, who do you view like, wow, that's a high standard? And is there anyone you see out on any social media platform you like, they are really good, that's my competition? Is there anyone you look at that like, well, I know it's typically you build against yourself, your own competition, but is there anybody out there like that makes you put iron sharpens iron? So who do you look up to, and who do you feel like are really good when it comes to building in the United States?
Absolutely. Like the vice the ex champion, the person called Verkai, Verkai, the person make the custom gun club. Oh my gosh. He also is my childhood idol, one of my childhood idol. So yeah. So I don't have the only one person I choose. I mean,
there's a lot.
Different builder have different technique. So when we think about the clean build, maybe those clean builder are not the national champion, but also the national champion might not be the clean build. So we do having different people when we want to talk about, we want to look at. So the clean build builder and the Zaku builder, Gunpla builder, Gundam builder, they are different, and also the 5-star story different.
Yeah.
Would you say Gundam is pretty big on Twitter? I feel like
the same ID I use in Instagram.
Twitter has a big following on the Gunpla side. I'm not big on the Twitter. I don't think. I think Austin do you use Twitter, Austin?
Not really.
I see a lot of Gundam builders on Twitter, and there aren't as much on Instagram. So people be looking on Twitter for some builders as well. I know you said you're more on Twitter versus Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me ask you why is that? Why do you feel like Twitter is more of a bigger following? Like, why do you choose Twitter versus Instagram?
Oh, so the Twitter like a gallery. The photo gallery can't just show up. The people need to search in your ID to follow you. But in X, people can know you from other friends to post. Also add my ID. So the true reason is I'm using X first, and I'm using Instagram next.
Okay.
I got
later.
Yeah, I got you. Man, this has been a fun episode. Sitting down, talking, getting some insight from someone who really, I'm not saying a lot of people that don't, but it's somebody who really takes a lot of time and putting an effort, putting into their kits and picking the brain. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do a couple of rapid fire questions if you don't mind, man. Let's see. We're gonna throw some out there. We'll go down. I'll start off first. CD, you second. Austin, you third. What is your favorite Gundam series? We're gonna start off with that. Favorite Gundam series.
Pressure. Too many good ones, huh?
Yeah, I think it should be 0083.
0083. That's a
Yeah.
good one. That is Stardust Memories is a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
If there was a suit that you could make, say that Bandai hasn't made one, what should be the next master grade they make?
That one. In January, the Verka, that one. Which one? How it's called? The next year's.
The
The
CPAC.
pack from Narrative or the Sanandra?
Yeah.
That's the one you want next.
Yeah.
If there was one that you could pick, would it be an Advanced Zeta kit that you want them to make, or what?
Ooh. Master grade Woundwort. Yeah.
Master grade.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know.
As long as it's a
All
master
good.
grade, that's all that
As
matters.
long as it's the master grade, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. So favorite color scheme, go for a Gundam.
Red.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Any other colors? Like 3 colors or just red? Red by it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
White. Gray
Okay.
and red.
And red.
White,
okay.
gray, and red. I hear
Dope,
that.
Dope.
Let me see. If you had to pick a technique that you couldn't use on a build, what would it be? Would you not use scribing? If somebody said, hey, you could use everything but one technique, you have to write it down, what would that be? Would you choose not to scribe, not to ply plate, not to airbrush? Like, what would it be? Not to hand paint?
For Gunpla should be hand paint. For
Mm,
Gunpla. Yeah, but for figure, not. For Gunpla, yeah, hand paint.
okay.
Yeah.
I got you. What
I
you
got
got
you.
for him, CD?
What is your favorite Gundam? If you had to only pick one suit. what
All
would it be?
right. Master grade. Wait for a second. Master grade. High new.
I knew.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Interesting. Okay. There are many tools like it, but this one is mine. What is your go-to or your favorite tool in your toolkit? The one you just keep coming back to is this. It's a joy to use.
All right. So, my favorite tool. I like airbrush, and my favorite airbrush is the Rich Pen 200. Oh wait, Rich Pen 212B.
Reach pin 212B. Okay. Seeing as I just bought 3 of them, I see I have another one to buy. I'll just write that down right now.
We're gonna make this one. Quick. Xeon or Federation?
Federation.
Gotcha. You on mute, CD?
Your least favorite Gundam.
Oh. 87.
Maybe.
87.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Works. That works. So Sayla or what's her name? The one in Seed, the pink hair one in Seed. I just forgot the name now because I'm trying to think about
Dolly,
it. So no.
Lacus fine.
Lacus. Yeah. Sayla or Lacus?
You might not even seen C,
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know if you've seen Seed.
I-
You know what?
I do watch Seed.
Oh, you
but
did watch
in-
Seed?
long time ago.
It's like, yeah. All right, favorite female character in Gundam. There we go. We'll make it easier.
All right. Oh no. No female. Only Gundam. Okay.
Only Gundam. Okay. Oh, he's a
Yeah,
true
only
G.
Gundam.
He's a true Giga Chad. He stands on business.
And
I'm watching Gundam, not the female. Like
I'm here
Don't
for the
be
Mex.
like-
I'm here for
Fair.
the Mex.
Fair.
That's it. I feel you. Last round right here. Are you mainly a UC or anything outside of UC? You UC or outside? UC. There it is. All right,
UC.
that's my question. UC guy and a Fetty.
You see that? George, for someone that wants to be, represent United States, what's one thing that you think every builder should be working on to get to the level to be able to represent the United States or any country?
Oh, I do. As a champion, I can make sure I am the champion, right? So the judging.
Get that shit with your chest, man.
Yeah.
You're the champ.
Yeah. So if you want to be a champion, first is doing what you want to do. I mean, the people judging me why I only make the single display Gunpla, but I say that's what I like to do. I want to do that.
Right.
So yeah, doing something you want, and don't be afraid to make some issue. Don't be afraid to have a mistake. Just do. And
Yeah.
do.
Let's go. Just do it. Like
Oh,
Nike,
just do it.
baby.
Back to it.
Like Nike.
Alrighty. George, congratulations. You just won the golden ticket to the Bandai factory. And guess what? You get to take home some souvenirs. Name 5 Gundam kits that if you had full range to take anything you want from the factory, five things you would take.
All masquerade, all right?
Okay, all
So,
master grades.
Yeah,
All
all
right.
masquerade.
Good man.
High
Good
new.
man. High new.
Hanyu.
Verka or the standard one?
Verka.
Verka, of course. Obviously.
Yeah, Hanyu.
Had to ask.
And the RGM 79S, right? And
Okay.
the normal new, the
Normal
Verka
new?
normal
Okay.
New gun.
Okay, got you. I'm Ro fan.
Oh, crap. The HMS high new.
HMS, okay, high new. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so another high new heavy weapon
A
system.
heavy
High
weapon.
new.
system.
Alrighty.
And the MGAEX Unicorn.
Okay. And the
Yes.
and the GX unicorn.
There
These
you
two
go.
got them. I had an opportunity to buy one, but I did not because I'm silly.
Yeah.
Silly boy.
Nice.
what's-
Right, that's a good list.
Well, that's what's up, man, fellas. We had a real fun time sitting down talking to George. He again represented the United States in GBWC. We appreciate everything, man. You held it down. It was a lot of competition. We appreciate all the stuff that you put into your work. You represented the United States, especially from us three. You represented the United States in a well manner. We appreciate it, man. We was hoping that you pulled it out. Definitely when it was time. I know these two guys, they're anime extremists. Oh, wait. Before I get out of here, outside of Gundam, are you a favorite anime? Anime?
The Gunpla Builder Fight.
No, outside of Gundam. No
Outside.
Gundam. Outside of Gundam.
The anime movie called Hello World.
Hello War.
Hello War.
I don't
I don't
Yeah.
think I've heard of that one.
Y'all haven't heard of that?
Yeah, my favorite anime movie.
Hello War. You might be more extreme than us.
Well, definitely. Well, we appreciate everything you did, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep pushing other people. Iron sharpens iron, and definitely someone that we look up to and help us strive to be better builders. And keep doing what you're doing, man. For sure.
I appreciate it.
Don't forget, check out Vulcan Hobby. Go to vulcanhobby.com. Use the R code Undergate10 to get 10% off your order. Anytime you make an order, save a little bit. Right? We have SMS paints as well by CD. Go ahead, CD. Talk to him.
Yep, link is in the bio. Get 10% off your order. Shop SMS, one of my favorite paint brands. Soon to be one of Austin's favorite paint brands. Use them, man. Use them.
Absolutely. And don't forget, go to Gun Primer. If you go directly to Gun Primer, use code COOP10 for 10% off directly with Gun Primer. A lot of tools. We have covered pretty much. We're trying to cover everything so we help out the community. If you need a kit, go to Vulcan Hobby, get 10% off. You need some paints, go to SMS, use CD's code to get that 10% off. You need some tools, go to Gun Primer, use Coop's code to get 10% off.
Yep.
We try to do it for the community because y'all help out with us and we want to help give back to y'all, especially this is 2024. We want to be able to push ourselves, get to new limits, new heights. So like George said, keep striving. Don't worry about making the mistakes. Just do it. I'm Coop. That's CD, George, and Austin. We will see y'all in another 168 hours. Undergated podcast.
Never underrated.
We're the Undergated, never underrated. See y'all next Wednesday. Peace.